All right, what's going on, guys? It's been a while since I made an upload, but I'm here. We're back, and it's just been a lot that's been going on, not in a bad way, but like just in preparation. So I'm gonna get to that in a second. But I have received a lot of questions about why I've re-signed with Landsberg, why I'm not returning to GFL, and all this stuff. And I'm gonna touch on this all in the video, so stay tuned. So for those that don't know, I have re-signed with Landsberg Express, the team I was with in 2022 and 2023. I don't know if y'all watched my very first vlog of the year about explaining why I no longer am playing rugby at the moment and why I re-signed with Landsberg, but I didn't give y'all the legitimate reason why. And people continue to ask me like, why exactly third league? I was at GFL 1 this past season in 2024, and I was in Belgrade, Serbia, playing in the SAFF, I think it was, SAAF, maybe. I don't know, that league is weird. I feel like I'm at the point in my career where I just want to be comfortable and I want to, focus on what I'm really called to do. And as an import player playing in Europe, you have to know what your calling really is. If it's to, go to best teams that win a championship, maybe that is, or maybe it's you're an import who helps develop or elevate the program, who knows? I feel like my role as an import is to push development and elevate guys to be their best, as a motivator and a positive guy. And I feel like that's really why I went to Landsberg. GFL 1 was pretty easy to me, honestly. It was a challenge learning the playbook because I just came in the middle of the season on spot, but that wasn't, that big of a deal. I had a great support system, when it came to coaches and teammates, so it was all good. So that wasn't an issue. But I really went back to Landsberg because that's where I feel like I feel like I'm at home the most for some reason. I really feel like I'm at home. It was a lot of similarities when it came to structure of the organization, and I'm not gonna get into money details, but the pay was quite similar as well. Now, I'm not gonna say exactly, how much you make in GFL compared to regional because it's, to each his own. It depends on the organization and what your budget really is. I did receive opportunities to come back to GFL, but, my heart was already set when going back to Landsberg. I think it was sometime like either a month after the season ended. So I do remember talking to Landsberg a little bit, and I already knew what I was gonna do. I kept my word. I told them what it was, and that's just what it is. And so that's just my personal decision. Like I said, it was just a different attitude, a different feeling approaching like Landsberg, or just going through what the organization is really like. I'm about to be 29 this year, so I'm not really set on jumping from here to there, there to there. And people know that I'm the type of import that gets re-signed to programs due to the fact that I give so much effort to programs and stuff like that. So people may think different. It is what it is. I'm cool with it. And I always get asked about, why don't you go play the ELF? Why don't you do this or that? I mean, dude, I'm just gonna be honest. As a 29-year-old import, I don't want to play for I played college football, cool. I played in the US, cool. No, I want to play for a guaranteed contract. I don't want no if contract because, it's cutthroat. I don't feel like dealing with all that stuff. So it's stressful. And people are going to say, you don't want to compete. You don't want to better yourself. But that's not true. Nobody wants to, relocate time to week to week or maybe like every 3 weeks or so. Like I don't want to deal with that stress. I'm too old for that. So, and what some people have to understand is it's easy for a domestic guy to go to these ELF teams because either one, they're homegrown, or two, they live nearby as a local guy. So it's really easy for them to go and join these teams. It's not so easy for an American import to just drop their things, go there, and then something happens, or they want to make a roster change to where he has to come back to where he was and he's not going to have a team, because y'all got to remember there are not that many import spots for Americans on the team. I'm at a point in my career where I'm comfortable and I don't want to deal with none of that stress. I like to have fun, enjoy myself, and coach whoever's in front of me, and play for the guy who's next to me as well. And so as for rugby, I did not quit rugby. I am taking time away from it because I can't keep doing this little two-sport thing every year. I will definitely play again. Just, I don't know when. That's a decision that I made solely for myself because I feel like I'm at the top of my game right now. I'm feeling good. I don't want to do anything that's going to risk it. Like, GFL was cool and all, but yeah, that's really why I went back to Landsberg. I just, that's really where my heart is, and it's always been in Landsberg. Ever since I played in Europe, this is about year 8 now, season 12. I've just been, my heart has always been in Landsberg, man. Like, you know, I call that home. I no longer live in Poland. You know, I moved on from that place. I'm happy. This is probably the happiest I've ever been to, you know, just being honest. So I can't wait. And I'm going to keep y'all updated. So just stay with me. Stay tuned.